Our family is eating our way through this book, The 1,000 Foods to Eat Before You Die. And today, we are eating this French word that's hard to say, pâte feuilletée. I don't know, but it is puff pastries.
Puff pastry.
What day is it, Elliot?
Christmas Eve.
It is Christmas Eve, and for Christmas Eve, we are going to make 2 desserts from this puff pastry. This first one, gâteau pithiviers.
Pithiviers.
Pithiviers, all right, I am butchering French. And a Napoleon. So we are first gonna start out with the pithiviers. So Nicole,
Yes.
why do you like that kind of puff pastry?
Pepperidge Farms.
Yeah.
Well, I've used it before and I had good results. And it's easy for us to find in our market. These are frozen, so they need to thaw. The box was out for a while, but we need to take them out and wait about 20 more minutes probably till we can work with them because we don't want it to crack when we start handling it.
All right, I'm gonna work on the batter. We've got ground almonds or almond flour here mixed with some azúcar, some sugar. Mix that together. And we're also gonna be adding 6 tablespoons of butter, a few drops of almond extract, and 2 beaten eggs. All right, and there it is, all mixed together. A nice spreadable consistency, not too liquid. Let's take it over to the pastry. All right, Nicole is starting us out here.
All right, remember we did a little shortcut with the store-bought puff pastry. It's been resting, and I'm using this nifty bottom of my springform pan to make our round. I'm gonna do this twice. And I'm going to put this on here. So we are gonna be ready. Okay, this is gonna be the glue that holds the 2 pastries together. So I'm just brushing.
Oh yeah, what are you playing with?
A whoopee cushion.
Where did you get that?
From our friend Michaela.
So you're doing it about 1/2 inch from the edge, is that right?
Yeah, this is just gonna seal it all together. Right.
Whoa, Miles going crazy. What do you got, Miles?
I've got this thing.
Oh, you guys opened up a Christmas present early?
Guess what they do?
It's Christmas Eve.
Hang it up at the roof.
Oh, ninja.
They also stuck on the wall.
Just don't stick it in the almond paste, butter, whatever this is called.
Look.
Now, there is something very special. This is Christmas time. Something that we bought to go inside. Little plastic babies. So I went to Hobby Lobby. Why are we putting a plastic baby in this? It's because this cake is traditionally in France done to celebrate the 3 kings.
Epiphany, right?
Epiphany, celebrating the 3 kings visiting baby Jesus. They were all sold out. We didn't get it in time.
To get the real baby Jesus.
But I did go into the party favors of the baby shower, and we can put a little naked baby.
Why not?
Not quite a baby Jesus, but close enough. Away in a manger,
no,
a crib for
You should
a
have said,
bed.
away in a pithiviers.
The little Lord
All right.
Jesus asleep in the
Custard.
almond custard.
Okay, we're done.
I really need help blowing this thing up.
Night night, baby Jesus. Night night.
Die.
Right, you're putting it together there?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, a little too close to the edge. Ruined. Ruined!
It's because I smushed it. I don't know.
Why'd you smush it?
Why did you have to smoosh it?
Well, because this one got shrunk. It's gonna all be like that.
Plastic.
Alright, so disaster averted possibly.
What disaster?
Well, it was leaking out the side a second ago that I did this professional edit. So
It's not leaking out the side.
we are going to brush it with egg yolk.
I don't think I should brush it before I do these cuts on it. Do you?
Well, I don't know. Let's look. It says right here, brush the egg yolk over the top circle, and then step 14, draw patterns on the top circle using a knife or other sharp utensil.
Well, we'll see. Seems like it
What do
might.
you YouTubers think? Should we have cut the knife first or do the egg first?
I feel that the egg is going to make the pastry so much more gooey that when I try to do the cuts, it's going to drag and it's going to pull. But, you know, I'm not a pastry chef, so here we are.
Nicole said she wanted to do the pattern.
But I'm not supposed to cut it all the way through, right?
Right.
Just a
I'm
line.
just drawing a line, a pattern. It's gonna take a while. She's gonna do the first two, then I'm gonna stop editing and then I'm gonna continue on and finish it.
Shoot. You're not doing it.
All right, nice pattern there.
I'm just going to take a couple fingers for good luck and try and make sure these edges are sealed. I'm not sure what will happen if they're not.
All right, then this is going in the oven. We'll see you in 25 minutes.
Hold on, guys.
All right, we are gonna pull this out to add, looks like it has a little bit of a wart on the right-hand side, but what are you doing with that sugar?
I'm calling it rustic. I don't know why it's like that. So we're gonna put this back in, and this is going to kind of caramelize and make it nice and toasty. Is that enough?
Yeah.
So when we take the picture, just take it from that side.
All right, well, that's a little bit of a roller coaster. Or
Here,
a giant wolf.
let's show you. On this side, it's quite lovely.
There we go. Well, that's pastry number 1.
That is what happens with puff pastry. It does kind of bake up a little bit unpredictably sometimes.
Well, each one is its own special snowflake.
So maybe when it's cooled, I can just carve off that bump and no one will be the wiser. I used the leftover puff to make some herb and cheese straws, which I'm gonna serve with my charcuterie.
And then, so this is Christmas Eve. This is a Christmas Day thing we're gonna bring to a family gathering. And we're also gonna do a second puff pastry dessert, and we'll start that in the morning. So we'll see you all on Christmas Day. Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas. We are getting some steps ready for our, what's it called, mille-feuilles? I don't know how to say it. This is Gordon Ramsay's recipe for a Napoleon. So this is not something I've done often. I've split, ooh, that's good, vanilla bean here. And I'm just getting all the seeds off there. I'm gonna do that to 2. And then I also zested 1 orange.
So we've got 600 milliliters of double whipping cream or heavy whipping cream. We're gonna add the 2 seeds, 2 pods worth of seeds in there. Also, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar. Oh wait, 3 tablespoons of sugar. And we're going to mix that to soft peaks.
Lick it all?
Try some.
Alright, they got their Christmas pajamas on.
That mouse has a taste.
What do you think?
It's great. Wait, this is Miles's.
It's great. It's the cream for our dessert. Mm-hmm.
Alright, and so we're going to add in, we got some soft peaks there. We're going to add in some Grand Marnier liqueur.
Tablespoon?
No. Half a teaspoon? Half a teaspoon.
Oh.
And you're just going to fold that in.
You fold it in.
Alright, Nicole's got these awesome puff
Yes,
pastries.
this is our puff.
Now this one says dust generously. The other one says dust lightly.
So I'm just gonna give it a little. Whoa.
We only needed 1, but we're gonna do 2 just to see which one's the best and keep that one.
Maybe we'll need 2. I don't know. Is that more? Is it a problem if it's all over the pan?
Probably fine.
Okay.
We're gonna cook that for 8 minutes at 420. All right, look at that beautiful puff pastry. Puffed up, we're gonna let that cool. And we're gonna make some cream. All right,
Okay.
you see we're at a change of venue. It's Christmas night and we had a great prime rib dinner, but now we're getting ready to finish off this Napoleon. What are you doing, Nicole?
Well, I'm just really nervous about this, but I'm cutting this puff pastry
Into thirds.
to thirds. Baked this off late morning and it's been resting. I think I'm doing it right.
Well, I got a backup just in case.
We might need to use part of the backup. I don't know if I'm gonna get. Well, we're learning as we go, right? I'm
Small
putting
dollop.
a small dollop there just to kind of anchor this to the sheet. I didn't have a large piping bag. Anyway, the recipe had enough to fill all these, so I'm just gonna try to do my best.
That thing is giant.
It is very big.
I wonder if we should have cut it in like half or something. All right, so you're only doing half?
Well, I'm starting with that. I started eyeballing the amount of raspberries that we had, and I started to get worried that I wasn't going to be able to complete 3 layers. So, I'm kind of improvising, and I'm going to see how it comes together.
All right, nice. It's pretty.
I'm definitely going to have to clean off my
I'd flip that upside down.
plate here.
There you
If
go.
Miles were to be in the infant,
I think I should have rolled it out. I don't know. One
You got
more?
2 layers. Remember Gordon put some cream on top of those raspberries?
No? He did?
But you don't have to.
He did?
You can choose to, yeah, at the end, because then you just put a top on. You don't put cream
We're
on
not
the top.
doing one more layer
No, you just put a lid on it, but he put a little cream on top.
like this?
Yeah.
this is perfect. That's awesome.
And then the top. Wow, good job, Nicole.
Oh, it was touch and go. Thanks. I'm still not really sure if I cooked the pastry.
All right, our puff pastry desserts, our king's cake, our Napoleon, and our Napoleon. Looking good. All right, guys, dig in and give it a try.
Wait, I'm just gonna rip it apart to see if I got the baby. Baby.
Thank you.
No, I didn't get the
If
baby.
you find the baby, you are the Christmas king.
Are you serious? King or queen? I think. I didn't get it either.
Oh, baby.
It tastes like a pie. I think that was. It just tastes like a pie. I already had it.
Pretty good.
I like it.
Oh, it's pouring rain in here.
What do you think?
Honestly, it's just like a normal thing. I would say 8 out of 10. I mean, like you could order it for 10 out of 10. You could order it for like a birthday party, and then yeah.
What about the friendship bus?
All right, Nicole, that looks beautiful.
Oh, the mille-feuilles. I don't know how to say it.
What is that called?
I'm not sure. Mille-feuilles.
It's very pretty, but man, it's a mess to cut.
It's not going to be pretty when I put it on the plate.
Oh man, I am the Christmas king. I came up with the baby. Good thing I didn't swallow it. Chipped my tooth on it, but found the baby. Christmas king. All right, cool. All right, John, you've had both. Which one did you read? Which one did you enjoy the most?
I think the almond one surprised me the most, and it was really good. I've never been a big almond fan, but that was perfect.
You like puff pastry as a
I do.
That's a TikTok
It kind of matches my cheeks and my stomach.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Did you enjoy the desserts?
Oh, yeah.
Puff pastry.
Do you have a preference?
I really like things that are very sweet, and so I did love the king's cake because of that. Is that what it was called?
Or the pithiviers?
Yeah, because it would have much richer sweetness. This is a little light and fluffy with lighter sweetness, so it is good. However, I preferred palate is the sweeter dessert.
Yeah. They both turned out well. I was a little bit maddening assembling that and cutting it with how flaky it is, and just we had such a variance of like how done the pastry was. Some of it seems overdone and real crumbly, and then some of it is kind of doughy, but it sure didn't affect the flavor. It was delicious. I think that the pithiviers would be really good for like, yeah, a tea time or a brunch. I would make that one again for sure.
Well, we destroyed him.
Yeah, you can tell nobody liked it. Well, that's a dad joke.